Hello, you beautiful sinners. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Psynergic, and today I am reacting to Big Bang, the Loser music video. Somebody, I think, suggested this in my Discord. Which, by the way, if you're not a member of my Discord server, there's a whole list of suggestions in there. There's so many suggestions. I will get to a lot of them at some point, but I'm excited to check these guys out in particular. If you're in my Discord, you're a part of the channel, you know my musical taste, you know what I do on the channel, but if you are new here, hi, my name is Sean, or Psynergic. I am 1, a mental health professional, and I'm 2, a person who just really loves music. All types of music, honestly. Like, I only started listening to K-pop, like November? So still pretty new, learning a lot. Been fun. Typically what I react to are music and BLs a lot of times. So I do identify within the LGBTQ plus community. And I talk about that, and I also talk about mental health a whole heck of a lot if, you know, whatever comes up in the lyrics or series gives me the opportunity. If you guys like this kind of content, make sure you go down to the hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Nothing tells me that you want more of this kind of stuff than those 2 things. So make sure you give it a nice little boop and beep. And without further dudes, let's go. I love piercings. We got tattoos and piercings? I love these men already. Tell us about it. This man loves to show some skin. And he's wearing boots. Good combination for me. Dude. He's gorgeous. I literally had I watched somebody do that in a parking lot down below. Except I think it was more racially motivated. The hair. The hair. I love it. I might look for translated lyrics after this. Where was this filmed? Yeah, I'm gonna probably look up the lyrics after this. You're not a loser. I love you. Can I hug them? Also, where was this filmed? Because that's all English that I've seen thus far. Not the lyrics, but... Okay, I want to see... De los muertos. Yeah, I think I'm gonna look up the lyrics real quick. Hold on. Y'all suggesting like deep things right off the bat. Loser, a coward who pretends to be a loner. You're a useless delinquent in the mirror. Just a loser. I'm a loner, a wounded jerk. Wow, okay. Dirty trash. Damn, that's some negative self-talk. You know, right off the bat, like just reading this. Now this is, again, okay, this is a new group. You might be new to the channel. So you may have never heard this from me, but I say it a lot in my videos. There's always something going to be lost in translation, so we have to take that into consideration. First and foremost, I want to talk about the overall feeling of the video. Like this is my introduction to the group, okay? Clearly this is going to be deeper lyrics. I didn't know that. I come into these things completely blind, as per always. This in particular though is, you know, the feeling of the music was, you know, it had a good beat. They have good voices. They are attractive men, of course. That's not that surprising. I feel like I have to at least say it, or somebody will say, what about them? And I'm like, yeah, clearly they're attractive. Duh. This has deeper meaning, and I want to kind of look into that. First and foremost, like we're looking at, what is version 1 and version 2? Loser, loner, a coward who pretends to be tough, a mean delinquent. In the mirror, you're just a loser, a loner, a jackass covered in scars, dirty trash. In the mirror. Oh, damn, that is such negative self-talk. Like just with these first bit of lyrics on my own, I'm imagining, and they actually kind of had this, right? Some guy looking in the mirror. But that's what I'm imagining, is just looking in the mirror and just looking at yourself saying these things. And I don't think anybody deserves to feel that way. Unless you murder people, then you definitely deserve to feel that way. But you know, those individuals will never feel that way. Or maybe not never. Maybe after some rehabilitation, maybe. But you know, the people who kind of deserve to feel that way don't, and those who do, those who do kind of deserve to feel that way don't, and those who do feel that way often shouldn't feel that way. You know, if you're a decent person, you should never feel like you're a loser. And you know, maybe this is something that somebody told you. Don't listen to them. Trust me, I know that that's easier said than done. I get it. I'm sorry. Okay, honestly, the world, okay, this is not me saying honest. Honestly, the world and me don't match. I was alone after love. Oh, this is gonna hit different, isn't it? I was alone after love. It's a long time since I've forgotten about it. Can't listen to hopeful love songs anymore. Damn it. Who suggested this, you asshole? You and me, we were domesticated, seriously. Like sad clowns in a script. I've come too far, I'm coming home. Now I'll go back again to the time I was young. Ugh, don't we all wish we could go back to a younger time? Seriously. If you've been a part of the channel for a long time, you know that I was in a relationship for 6 years. I was engaged. It's been about 3 years now. I've had relationships since then. Nothing permanent, nothing ever meant to be permanent, because I've just been focused on kind of me a little bit, more transient relationships. This song is kind of harkening back to that one time me, you know? Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. It's a long time since I've forgotten about it. I can't listen to hopeful love songs anymore. Listen, I feel like prior to all of that, I was a very big hopeless romantic, and I would say that. I think that the relationship itself, prior to even the breakup, kind of killed that in me to a certain extent, or maybe suppress it, because that person was very much not a hopeless romantic, and very much not a romantic in a lot of ways. And I always felt like I kind of had to, not demand, but maybe demand. I feel like I had to a certain extent, ask for that kind of stuff, which when you have to ask that kind of stuff, it doesn't really have the same effect. And so it kind of just got tamped down for so long, and you know, I just never got to fully express that aspect of myself, which kind of sucks. And you know, now I kind of make a joke that I'm a certified tsundere, because I kind of am. I feel like that's a newer thing, like within the last couple of years, just with everything that's kind of gone on. This specifically kind of speaks to me a little too much. I can't take responsibility due to my egoism. Because of them, everything is ruined now. My dangerous speed, who doesn't know to stop. Now I have no interest, no fun anymore. I'm alone in the edge of the cliff. Going home, I will go back to my old place. This is a little less me, gonna be honest. I do take responsibility, even in the prior relationships. I remember the first time that I got into an argument with that person, and well, we got into an argument. It wasn't like, I don't think it was that big of a deal, but it was the first time. So the first time is always a little bit of a big deal. And I think, I don't come into arguments or anything. I don't come in with the I must win attitude, which is already a good first step. But I also go in saying, you could be right here, and maybe I should think about that. Or in that case, I actually said, I think you're right. I should have done this differently, taking responsibility for my part in whatever was going on. I don't even remember the specifics anymore, but it completely diffused the situation and the tension that was there. And I think that it's something that we can all do. So I do take responsibility, and even at the end of that relationship, I was not an angel, I was not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. And I think that there were issues between the two of us that just kind of happened. But I can say, I've definitely, especially after the relationship ended, I just definitely felt alone. And it took me a while to start finding myself again and figuring out what I am outside, as an individual. Who am I? Because, like I said, on one hand, I was a hopeless romantic, very romantic, wanting to do all of these gestures towards my partner. But that kind of stuff wasn't reciprocated, and I kind of didn't get to express that a whole lot then after. I curse the blue sky. Sometimes I want to lay it all down. I want to say goodbye. Ooh. When I stop wandering at the end of this road, I hope I can close my eyes without regrets. Ooh. Yeah, that's the part that kind of felt even I didn't know what they were saying, of course, but it kind of felt like we were starting to talk a little bit more about death. Now, that's not necessarily the true, but it definitely felt like that's what they were talking about. I want to say goodbye. It doesn't necessarily mean that. It could mean something different to you. But to me, it starts to say, I'm going to lay it all down. I want to say goodbye. I want to get out of this. I want to stop feeling lonely. I want to stop feeling these feelings of regret, of pain, of loneliness. And I want to say goodbye. When I stop wandering at the end of this road. That's important because at first I was thinking if they left out the word end, wandering on this road, that would be a different story because that suggests that there's more road. But this is at the end of the road. It's at the end. They're right there at the end and they're just wandering around at the end there. So that again kind of emphasizes death to me a little bit. I hope I can close my eyes without regrets. Yeah, that's just my take on it. I want to hear what you guys think on this. This is already 20 minutes, so I'm probably gonna have to cut this one. But I'm gonna do the other video anyways. If I missed something in the lyrics, or if you had a different interpretation, be sure to go down in the comments and let me know what you think about it, okay? I'm gonna definitely check this other music video out right after this, okay? So thank you guys for being here. Do take care, be safe out there, wash your hands, and I will see you in the next video. Right after this. Bye!